y'all. So, I just looked at some skits, right? I ain't done, but I want to start off with Don and Rashal. So, Rashal in the bathroom, Don walks in on him and gets to talking about, so Rashal, were you serious about going to Destin? And he was like, yes. And she was like, well, what are you going to be doing when you go to Destin? He was like, I don't know, just like relax, you know. They got beautiful white sands and blue waters, and, you know, I just go and relax. Well, okay, so would you like to go? He was like, yeah, I would love to go. And then she said, well, I got a direct contact with Greg, and I will make sure that he gets you a room to yourself and stuff. He was like, great. He's like, I appreciate that. And then she was like, and so while you're down there, what are you going to be doing for me? And then he says, I guess I can give you a preview of the Golden Tongue. Talking about you can or you did. And then he looked at her and she was like, because that tongue that you using is talking too much. Well, it's taint. The tongue is not good for the Queen's Pearl or something like that. And so he was like, what are you talking about, Dom? Rashal, why are you talking to Greg? You don't have the right to tell Greg anything. You talking our business at the office. He said that wasn't business at the office. I was just having a blown out conversation with Greg. You know, that's gonna be my niece or nephew, whatever they have. Talking about that ain't your, that you're not related. He said that's still my brother. And she talking about, well, I'm just saying you didn't have to say all of that. You didn't have to tell him anything. And as a matter of fact, what you done was not sexy at all. And really, to be honest, you're the biggest hater. And he looked at her like, hate? Did you just say hate out of your mouth? Dumb. You hate yourself. Because ain't nobody in their right mind will be out here running around Atlanta doing what you doing. You using all your resources, all your efforts to try to get a man's attention that don't want you. You know, yes, and he said, yeah, and as a matter of fact, now you around somebody that running behind a person that don't give a damn about you. That's what she said. And then he said, and then as a matter of fact, you need to think about yourself because yes, he really did say that he wanted to do a 2-parent home with Sonny. So he don't want you, Dom. He don't want you. So you looking all stupid now. God, the man been told you that. It ain't like you don't know that. The man been told you that. So you go and ask Glow, do she think that you're being stupid? Do you hate yourself? And Glow's like, no. But see, Glow don't know the stuff that you've been doing to try to get Mike. And so Glow was like, well, you know, Rashal in love with you, point blank, you know. Like, he's not going to be just giving everybody the Golden Tongue for nothing. He don't do just random like that. And so she said, she said, what you need to do is just sit down and have a talk with Mike and find out, you know, cut and dry what's going on. He have told her already. He's told her at least 3 times that they're not together, that they're only business partners. They are friends. He has told her that. Now, if Glow knew that this man have told her that time and time again, then she'll be like, yeah, you know, Dom, you really tripping. So, look, that's Dom with it. Everybody else know that they're not together except for her. He didn't even told her that they're not together. So, you know, that's her running around here looking crazy. And Rashal just gave her the true, raw, uncut truth. So I guess when he come to Destin, you gonna be using him. So Glow said, well, what about the Golden Tongue? She said, it's enough of that Golden Tongue. She told me, but I can't. She said, yeah, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. So now she got to think about stuff. So I don't know what kind of game she was like. She told her, she said, you around here playing games and stuff. And, you know, now Rashal told her you around here playing games and stuff, you know. So everybody know you around here acting stupid. So y'all let me know what y'all think.